What is up, guys? It's Dan from AutoMotivationZ here, and I am on site with my brand new car. What did I get? Some of you may have heard me talking on the channel about it before, but we got the 2025 Acura Integra Type S. So you have the triple exhaust pipes there, and this color is liquid carbon metallic. Looks very nice, very aggressive. This will not do it justice. It looks really good. It's a real deep gray. I really like it. And here's the best part of the whole car. Look at this front end. Just looks really mean and aggressive. You got the Type S badge right here, big Acura logo. And you got your intercooler down here, and then your intakes there. These jewel eye LED headlights. It looks fantastic. And the best part about this car is this right here. And don't mind the dirtiness of the inside, because I just have my stuff in here. The best part is right here. 6-speed manual, you guys. A 6-speed manual. That's right. The whole reason I bought this car. A 6-speed, sounds nice, it looks nice. Let's just turn that off just to make sure. I don't want any copyright problems from YouTube. So yeah, this is what I got. I am loving it so far. Here's the screen. First, we got The Devil and I by Slipknot playing. If you're not a Slipknot fan, I recommend you should be, because that is a great song. So we have the center stack right here. You can see this is all customizable. You can do USB, Bluetooth, so you can customize your display. It's pretty nice. And then on the other side, it just shows the passenger. It shows me in there. I'm sitting in driver's side. Fasten seatbelt, your tire pressure gauge, safety support system, content that you can add, the brightness, heads-up display settings. I'm going to change the height because I need it up a little bit higher. So that is what we have. Now, I'm going to do a full review of this, so don't think that I'm skimping on you guys. I just wanted to get you a lay of the land of the car. Here's the seats. I got the black seats in it just because, well, this is what it came with. Red seats are available for this, where this trim is red, the seats are red, red leather instead of black. I like the black. I think it looks better. You can see that it's got this like red kind of perforations in the Alcantara there. I think that looks great. So you got your two cup holders here, and then a pretty deep but not very big storage cubby for whatever else. Now, it's the little things that count, you guys. I have a sunglasses holder. I've never had that in any car. Kind of excited for that. So I'm going to get this back home. You will see a lot more, you guys, of this car. Now, you guys might be asking yourself, Dan, why'd you buy a new car? You just got a new one like 9 months ago. 100% true. It's a good point. I will tell you the reason why I bought one. So this right here, this manual, 6-speed manual, is really the reason why I wanted to get a different vehicle. Not that the M850i was a terrible car. It was a nice car, and there was nothing wrong with it. It was just, I've been missing a manual, and it's something that I've wanted to get ever since I test drove one. I test drove one when they first came out, and I thought they were very nice, very cool. They're fun to drive, obviously, very easy to drive, and I've had this car now for a couple of days, and really just enjoying the car and trying to get the braking mileage done so I can actually bring it up over 4,000 RPMs. But I'll take you guys for a walk around the car just so you can see it, and let me get the, well, we'll have to do that in a second. So you'll see that this is in liquid carbon metallic. Now this was not my first choice of colors, I will admit. Apex Blue Pearl was probably one of the ones that I would have done first, but you can see the awesome design of this jewel eye headlight, and it has that little kind of chicane there. You got the Type S badge right here, and then of course the Acura badge in front. You have the intercooler here down in the middle, and then you have the air intakes on each side, and those are functional. They go to the the wheels, and they cool the wheels and stuff like that. So we got a hood heat extractor on the hood, and this is finished in gloss black. You can get these in carbon fiber, but I just got the car, so we're not going to do that just yet. These wheels are pretty nice. I really like these. So these are just the stock wheels that they come with, and we have the red brake calipers. That also is what they come with, and the tires, which are Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's. Fantastic tire. These are in a 265/30 R19, so these are 19-inch wheels all around, and this is all around. They come with black lug nuts. They look nice, and then of course you got the Type S badge right there. We'll zoom in on it so you can see it. Type S, very cool. So I don't know if you guys can see this, but I'll kind of try and block it out a little bit because it is kind of sunny out right now. But this paint just really pops, and it's something that I did not really notice this until I got the car. But you can kind of see, and this is terrible GoPro footage, but you might be able to see that, you might not be able to see it. So we'll swing around to the back here. That's the back end of the car. We got the triple exhaust pipes. Of course, I'll blur out the license plate, and then the Acura badge. Now they do come with a different spoiler than this, which I did want, but I held off on getting just because it's like, well, I'm already buying a car, it's expensive enough, we don't need to really do that. So you got this diffuser here, and very aggressive diffuser. I really like this. So you have the the two prongs there, the two prongs on the other side. This looks really nice in gloss black, and this center section is different than the Integra. So basically anything from I'd say the door forward is different on the Type S. So it's wider, it has different body panels. You can see that this is widened, so when you come over here and you look at that, you can see that it's wider than normal. Any of these body panels are different on the Type S versus the regular Integra. And then of course you have the system up front here for adaptive cruise. Now what I found is kind of interesting is these sensors right here are actually the adaptive cruise in this car. Right here and right here. They're not the big, they used to be behind the Acura badge. They're not there anymore. I found that kind of interesting, and it's just something that you don't normally see. And then of course a shot of the intercooler, which you do normally see. And then of course the gloss black surrounds here. Just make it look aggressive. Now when you pan back and you take a look at it, it looks aggressive. And it's something that, especially when you go to the side here, it just looks aggressive. It really looks nice. Now the seats, I did originally want red seats, but it's something that, it's okay if I didn't get red seats. But I don't know if this picks it up very well, but you can see these kind of red, like a red kind of thing kind of poking through these seats. Very cool. It looks very nice, very aggressive. And then the black seats in the back are just all leather. They don't get the Alcantara, which I'm on the fence about the Alcantara. I don't know if I like it or not. What do you guys think? So we'll close all the doors here. Now we're going to go into things that I've noticed about the car. So one thing I've noticed about this car is the abnormally large gas filler cap that we have here. So you push it, obviously it has to be this big for this sort of capless system, but I just noticed that it's really big, and it just kind of struck me as odd. Here's my hand, it's pretty big. I don't understand why it's that big. It doesn't make any sense to me. Another thing that I've noticed, other than these tail lights, when they light up, they have like a kind of like a chicane that goes up like that. Very cool. I really liked it. It's something that it's a shame. I mean, the lights won't light up now because the light out, but I'll try and get a shot when it's dark just so you guys can see it, because it looks really cool. Another thing that I've noticed, and forgive my all my stuff here in the front seat, the shift knob. I don't remember this being so small, but I think the other one that I drove had the other shift knob. This shift knob is so tiny. It's really small. I did not expect that coming into it. So you just get regular floor mats. This car had one option, and it was the color. So it's a $300 option, and that's all I got. Comes stock with the ELS Studio 3D sound, which is, you guys, fantastic. It sounds really good. We'll go inside the car. Now, obviously we can't listen to it because YouTube, but we can kind of go through some of the functions of it, which, oh my gosh, we got an intruder in here, guys. So this is the center stack, and it's okay. It's a 9-inch. It's not super big, and it's kind of angled towards the passenger. I don't really like that, but it works. And then we have the center stack here for this, and you'll kind of hear the exhaust a little bit. You can hear it in the background. 153 miles on it, so we're not close. We're close to breaking, but not quite yet. So you're gonna have two cup holders. You're gonna have a space for any of your junk in there. Not a big space, and there's no USB in there. The only two USBs are right here. You have an A and a C. The C is only for charging. You have a wireless charging pad, which my phone does fit on there, so that's good. We're gonna try and get this guy out. I don't want him in here. There, got him. I do like the features on the steering wheel. So we have the adaptive cruise right here. We have the lane keep assist right there, which I turn that off. It's a little intrusive. And then turn the cruise on, and then set. So if you hit set, below 25 miles an hour will not work. It's a feature of the car. Obviously, this being a manual, I'm glad that it even has adaptive cruise. So we're good there. Once again, and you guys know I love having my music ability to change my music on the steering wheel. It's a little different because it's on this side versus this side, but it still works. And then of course the volume knob, and then you have lots of different things that you can do here. You can do your AM, your FM, your phone, your back. You can customize the display, your Android Auto, Bluetooth, USB, Sirius XM, things like that. So we'll just leave it on USB, which we had it on. And then on this side, so they have the range for how many miles you can go, and your trip, your gauge display settings, your heads-up display settings, which is the only way to change your heads-up display. So if you guys get this car, know that the height, so the height on mine was a little high, and I made it a little higher thinking that it would be good, and it wasn't, and then I couldn't figure out how to do it, so that's where the setting is for that. You have your brightness, just no content, your safety support systems, you have your tire pressure, which is super good, your oil life, which is something that is nice just to know, you know, when you have to change your oil, the car will let you know. And then the kind of stock one that you get is how many people are sitting in it, based by the X. You see the red X there, and then having your seatbelt on, of course. Your G meter, your PSI, and your percent of throttle. There's your boost gauge right there at negative 10.4. We're in vacuum right now, obviously, because we're sitting here. The driver attention level, your navigation, and then your average speed, elapsed time, basically your time that you've been driving the car. So I've driven the car for 5 hours and 49 minutes, and that hasn't been reset since it's been at the dealership, so that might not be fully inclusive. And then back to the range again. Here's the center kind of area. So we do have heated seats. We do not have cooled seats in this, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I really like the way the switchgear here for how the vents go. Looks very nice. It's very, very, very easy to use. You can go up or down. You hear kind of a click when you do that. Just kind of feels nice in your hands. And then, you know, that area as well. The cup holders are nice and deep. These fit, you know, I get those Sam's Choice water 1 liter water bottles, and those fit in here just fine. So that's very nice. I'm glad that they made it a little bit bigger, just because of the fact that, yeah, you know, I mean, it's not really fantastic when you can't even fit like a decent water bottle in there. So they do make it big enough for that. And then the door pockets are a little small. You know, I got my cough drops over here, and I got, you know, I can fit my phone in there, but I don't think I'd really put anything else in there. They don't, they're not really great, to be honest. They're pretty small. You got your traction control button right here, and then of course another vent. This is something fantastic to me because I've never had this in any car. A sunglass holder. It's the little things that count, right? And then of course you got a picture of me doing this. So you guys, this is just a quick walk around. You know, I will do a very in-depth walk around on this coming up here in just a little bit, but I wanted to show you guys the new car and just show you kind of my first impressions of it. My first impressions are a wonderful manual. You guys, if you're on the fence about getting a manual in 2025, do not be. It is fantastic. It's so much fun to drive. It's very easy to drive, not hard, and it's something that is just, oh my goodness, you guys, it is so much fun to drive, so much fun, and it's just really a great experience. It puts a smile on your face, and it's something that I really have enjoyed. I only have 153 miles on it. I got it with 16 miles, and it is phenomenal. You guys, you are missing out. If you want to get a manual, definitely get a manual. It is an experience that you will not forget. So you guys, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching the channel. I definitely appreciate all the likes, all the comments. I know I'll get a lot of comments about switching a car again, and I'm fully aware of that. I do switch out cars very often. Feel free to comment, positive or negative, on what you think about the car, how you feel about, you know, what I've done, and we'll go from there. So thank you guys. Thank you for subscribing, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Later.